contact you. Pick up the phone.
Okay. I've spoken to a couple of people. Not very helpful. We are currently in Holiday Express. Hyderabad biryani. This is chicken fry. Oh my god. 135 cancel. What the hell are you guys paying at?
3 a.m. in the morning, exhausted. The food wasn't great. Kids are tired. See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, time is 9:44 and I have just come down to restaurant downstairs on the first floor of the hotel to grab myself a cup of tea. Now, originally it was planned for us to leave the hotel by 10 a.m. Make our way back to the airport. But like you heard last night, Turkish Airlines have cancelled. Yes, I've been on the phone to my siblings and friends, etc. 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to figure out what we need to do. Currently, it looks like there's only one flight that's going out from Dhaka today, which is at 6:15. Question is, like, once I get to the airport, is how do I know that they've got seats? Number one, and if they will be able to put 5 people on there. And then the flight that was meant to go out. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lovely cup of tea. It's going to be a long layover in Istanbul if we do get there. So I don't know what's going to happen in Istanbul. So here we are. I mean, the hotel's booked until 12 p.m. this afternoon. I can extend it, but I'm going to have to obviously speak to the brother that's been helping us out on this side. So that's the dilemma. That's where we are at the minute. Secretly praying that I'll get an email from Turkish Airlines to say that they've rescheduled us for the 6:15 flight, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. Allah knows best. Maybe Allah kind of prevented any harm for me and my family. So today's going to be a long one. It's going to be a crucial one, so stay tuned for that. And like I said, I'll keep you guys updated. But currently now I'm going to enjoy my cup of tea. Head back to reception, let them know of the update, and we'll take it from there. So guys, we are back in the restaurant. I'm getting breakfast for everyone. I need to get to the airport after 1. Turkish Airlines counter doesn't open probably until 3 or 4, and then to see if we can try and get ourselves onto the next flight. So guys, the time is just coming up to 1 and we have checked out of our room and we're waiting downstairs in the reception area. We are getting transit straight to the airport, but the cars literally just left to drop another passengers off to the airport, so we're waiting. So when the car does come back, we're going to jump onto that one and then make our way to the airport. Holiday Express have been wonderful. Their service has been top notch. They've helped us out where they could. The room has been okay. Minor issues here and there in terms of water leakages, etc. But that's standard in Bangladesh if you're going to complain about that. Sorry about the honking, but this is Dhaka for you. The car's here. We are getting our luggages put in. So alhamdulillah, we're in the car right now, making our way back to the airport. Literally not even a couple of yards out the hotel door, and a massive jam. But this is Dhaka for you. There's jam everywhere. Mad jam, mate. Mad jam. guys, back at the airport. I've just asked at the help desk, where can I go and speak to someone in Turkish Airlines? They said go to row A, which is right at the back. I'm not sure if Turkish Airlines are there. I can only see Indigo at the minute. So I've been stuck on this line to go and reach the front of Turkish Airline counter for the last 45 minutes now. Still have no idea if they're going to allow us to board this one. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm not sure what to expect, but a few other passengers that I've spoken to have been in the same position where they have had cancellation. Cancellation people are just trying to barge in and that. It's crazy, but two passengers in front of us, and then it'll be our turn.
Good morning, sir. How can I help you? Look, my shoe is going finish to going your office. Every day I come, you say no fault, no fault.
Quick update, guys. Waiting in the counter. I've been told because my flight is still reserved under TK713, I need to go upstairs and speak to one of the big officers in Turkish Airlines. So that's where we're going, inshallah. Inshallah, they can sort it out. I'll keep you guys updated. So guys, alhamdulillah, the brother upstairs in the main office managed to sort seats out for us from here to Istanbul. Then we got a long stay over at Istanbul. But he said airport should provide us with accommodation. So just waiting to check in. Yeah, it's a big line though, big line for check-in, but let's see what happens. Just gotta go through immigration at the minute. Once we're past that, then try and find our gate, and then I can relax, and then I can properly kind of update you on what's going on. Gate 7, gate open and gate boarding. Mad rush, the Russian ending. So we're in gate number 7, which is behind me. The gate opened. I need some fresh air. And the kids have gone through to do the security, and then I will join them. But I need some fresh air, if you know what I mean. And then hopefully once I'm in the gate, I can give you an update. Yeah, it's been a mad rush. Had to clear it through. We were waiting in line for 45 minutes. Then I was told I'd got to speak to a senior member upstairs. So basically, yeah, I had to wait for them to kind of sort out my tickets, because when we were at the counter, they said, listen, because you're stuck on the old reference, we can't do anything. Go upstairs, speak to seniors. Went upstairs, spent about an hour and a half, and they were trying to sort it out. It's always the issue where they take their time. There's no rush or anything to even acknowledge you, that the fact that you come in asking for help. Sorry guys, no, they're giving an announcement that we're basically boarding. It's 6:32, our flight's at 6:45, by the way. So we are on a flight. I don't know, I'm so sorry, this is going to be rushed. I'll probably have to explain everything again, so you may hear me repeating in this vlog, but this is the journey, isn't it? I know most of you have been complaining you're not showing us much, you're only showing your face, but this is the experience of Rise by Journeys. This is the experience of this vlog, this is the experience of this channel. Is I explain things, I explain what's going on. I try my best to show as much as I can. But sometimes in a situation like this where I'm rushing, and literally I have not sat down since I've been in the airport. This is the first time I sat down and tried and record, but now it seems like I'm going to have to get back up again and get onto the plane. So I'll do that. So let me hold my thoughts and not rush through and miss anything. Let me hold my thoughts, and then I'll explain what is going on when we get to the other end. But alhamdulillah, we have got a flight to Istanbul. It is going to be a long one in Istanbul, but we should be good. So this is our calling from 15 to 12. We're in row 15. So let me get onto the plane, guys. Alhamdulillah, guys, we are boarding or about to board. Plane TK611, I think it is. I'll correct myself with the text at the bottom if I am wrong with the flight number, but mate, it's been a long one. I've been far too tired. Yeah, just glad that we've managed to find a flight that's travelling down to Istanbul. And then I've got another battle when we do land in Istanbul. Assalamualaikum shop zara se nikano amra plane uti kisi dua khar bamda lagi naki kasin chobo try da phone ne ita to pura rush hoise amra khani khawa hoise na time ona khani khawa
Cihazlarınızı güç ünitesinden çıkartınız. Akıllı telefon ve tablet gibi küçük cihazları elinizde muhafaza edin.
So guys, after such an eventful day, after such an eventful day, it's gonna be we're on the plane on our way to Istanbul, which I think roughly takes about 8-9 hours. And then once we land, we've got another journey on its own. What did they give you?
Coloring pencil.
That's colouring pencil. What else did you get? A colouring book. Show it properly. Show me what it looks like. That's nice. What else did you get? Oh wow! Got a nice little soft aeroplane toy. Turkish Airlines, I appreciate that, but that's not enough, mate. That is not enough for the troubles that you put all of us through. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys can hear me well enough. We have just had our dinner being served to us, which I'm going to show you in a bit. But a funny incident that I do want to share with you guys is the fact that I honestly thought the air hostesses hate me. The looks that they were giving me, and every time I asked a question, the way they were responding, I got scared. But now, having spoken to her, I've understood something, is that English is not her first language. So there's a communication issue here, and it's not attitude. Thankfully, it's that. So let me spin the camera around, show you what I've got. So we've got like a very plain tortilla which has gone really cold. Water in the tub. We've got a chocolate fudge. This looks to be some sort of Turkish salad. Main dish is basically, so you've got a bit of, looks like, which is chickpeas, a bit of cheese, I think that is. Got kebab behind it, tomato and rice. So thankfully we've got that, because at least the kids can then eat. Bismillah, I'm gonna tuck in. I am hungry, and then guys, you might not see anything from this flight until I wake up, because I am shattered, I am exhausted, I need to sleep. So I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna probably hit the sack. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this food. Does it beat, you know what, if I was to go direct flight, does it beat Oman food? Let me know in the comment section below. I slept for a few hours. Still got about 1 hour 52 minutes remaining. We served our second meal of the day, or second meal of this journey on the plane. Chose beef again, thinking it didn't come with rice, but looks like there's mashed beef stew, some vegetables, bread. I have no idea what that is. That looks like onions and carrot. Got some butter and water. Let me get that down the stomach and then go back to sleep again.
The Turkish Airlines, Emad Roxy Airlines and Hope City again. Sayın yolcularımız, uçağımızın istirahat yerine ulaşmamıştır.
Thank you. Take care.
I just made it to Istanbul. We're off the plane. I just need to figure out a few things where we need to go. Landed in Istanbul, guys. Landed in Istanbul. Sorry about the crooked voice. Sorry about the hair. Bloody, I look like a mess. That is bad. That's what I remember from watching all the YouTube channels. the international transfer, but we didn't do that when we travelled from London Heathrow through Istanbul. Just got straight into the transfer area. And now we're gonna have to walk, go through the whole security clearances and stuff, and then get into the duty-free. Then I'm gonna have to speak to Turkish Airlines and see. But two things: get us on an earlier flight to get home, or they need to give us a hotel, mate. So we'll see what happens. So that side is passport control, baggage reclaim, which we're not doing. We need to go further up into international transfers. Why is this coming the passport for, mate? This is where we need to go through international transfers. I'm going to try and do it one by one. Let me put everything away and go through it. Oh, my. Security clear is done. Let's go and find a representative for Turkish Airlines. And we are out in the open. We're on the open world, guys. We have made it to the duty-free area. You guys have seen this part, haven't you? We're back in Istanbul, which is great. I've left the family up on the food court, a different side of the food court, whilst I need to go and fill up my lungs. If you know, you know. And for those suspecting, yes. After that, I need to find the representative for Turkish Airlines and then get some food. Let me do all of this running around, and then we'll have a chat about what the hell's happened, if I can remember that is. This video is gonna be a saga. I'm not sure how long this video is gonna be. So I just asked the lady in Turkish Airlines Miles and Lounge. She said go to D1 Care Point. So that's where I'm off to now. Istanbul time is 3:10 in the morning. Our flight is today at 8 p.m. Turkish Airlines Care Point is just there. It looks like there's a lot of people here for Care Point. So let me go there and argue my case. Inshallah. So the kids have been fed, guys. Sorry I didn't record any of the eating because we're all grumpy, hungry. I asked again, where do I need to get to or go to get a hotel. They've told me right at the end, and then go one floor down and follow the exit sign. And the hotel inside the airport. Seems like they're taking us to the city. So we've just gone past passport control, got a stamp on our passport. Now we're heading towards the hotel help desk area. It's not within the airport. We don't need to reclaim our baggage because it's going to London. I don't know, man, when you don't know stuff like everything becomes irritating. I just asked the guys, another guy, and he goes outside, turn right, help desk should be there. When will this saga end? I don't know. Subhanallah. Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. May Allah keep us strong. Bloody hell, mate. Sometimes you just think of people. People could be so rude. Mind my French. Found the help desk for hotel. As they said, they're going to give us 2 rooms. We can choose when we get to the hotel. Breakfast and lunch provided. Checkout time is at 5 p.m. Now we've got a gentleman in the middle calling out names. I don't think we'll be on that list. So guys, we're just sitting here right now. There's a lot of people that are expecting hotel room. So guys, we have just boarded our shuttle bus. The hotel we're going to is called Ramada. Driver saying it's about 10 minutes away. Kids are sleeping. Kids are too tired, man. It's like, and that's very disheartening. So yeah, let's just get to the hotel as soon as possible. So guys, we are just waiting at reception right now to get checked into our rooms. Coming up to 7 in the morning. Breakfast is being served if we would like to grab it, but I think bed is calling rather than any breakfast. So once we're done, choose our room. We're gonna go upstairs and sleep, mate. I mean, we're lucky we got until 5 p.m. to check out, so we should get decent amount of sleep. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in our hotel room, and the hotel that we're in is called Ramada. It was about 15 minutes drive from the airport. It is coming up to 8 a.m. in the morning. Before I go to sleep, we need to have a quick catch up. So let's do that. I might repeat a few things that I may have already said to you before, and if I do so, I apologize in advance. So let's talk about Dhaka. Got to the airport, Dhaka Airport. I asked people who do I speak to in Turkish Airlines. Again, like the previous night, no one really wanted to help me, so I kind of lost my cool. I went into the magistrate's office and I just like let loose, basically. Just vented out my frustration to the magistrate officer. He quite graciously listened, and he said, listen, okay. He called over someone from his team. They were wearing a different uniform. I don't know if they're quite senior police. I don't know what they were, but they were wearing a different uniform. Sorry, I couldn't capture that. You got to understand, these people are the law, so I don't want to be pointing cameras at them. And said, listen, take him to the check-in line. Obviously, I didn't want to cut anyone's space, so I said I'll wait in line as long as I know this is the Turkish Airlines line. So I waited in line patiently and then got to the front of the counter, presented my passports, and I said, listen, we've had 2 cancellations from Turkish Airlines. We have been informed that I need to come and wait in the counter and get onto the next available flight. The guy was looking at obviously whatever options available. Now the issue, which I do understand and I do get, is the fact that he couldn't do anything from the counter because my tickets were originally reserved with the previous flight, and because he hadn't been removed, he couldn't do anything. So he had to be removed from that, basically released in other words, so they can book me onto something else. At the same time, while I'm waiting in line, I got an email from my travel agency, Travel Up. A big thumbs down for you guys, mate. I don't think I'll be ever using you guys again. Travel Up saying to me, sorry, there's nothing we can do on the email. The next available flight is on the 14th of January. The guy goes, listen, we can't do anything, but what you need to do is go and speak to my senior officials in Turkish Airlines in their office on the 3rd floor upstairs, and from there they will be able to sort it out. So here I am leaving my kids, my wife downstairs and running upstairs. Now mind you, I'm the only one that's got a phone at the minute that's working. Got rushed upstairs, spoke to the officials upstairs, I explained what was happening. At first I was a bit skeptical because they were just sitting there ignoring the fact that I came in and all of that. But we got chatting. Like there was other people there that were flying, having similar issues that needed their tickets adjusted. We just got on chatting with each other and he kind of joined in, and yeah, he just started doing things at the background, and then he said, listen, there is a flight that leaves at 6:45. I can put you on that, but your connecting flight is not until 8 p.m, which by the way I knew about. So I said, that's fine, I don't care, as long as I get out of Dhaka. I need to get out of Dhaka and get into Europe, mate. So that was all good. However, it's not done like a click of a finger. He has to do something on the system. He has to get confirmation back that is allowed or not allowed, or whatever he needs to get confirmation back on, and then he can say all good. So eventually that happened after another 50 minutes or so, leading up to an hour, and then I was given my passport and said, you know, go and find the next available Turkish counter and get your boarding tickets. Obviously worried about the kids and the missus, what they've been up to. Eventually got downstairs, and then I thought to myself, hey, listen, I've got a long transit, mate. My bags are going to take a battering. So while I'm here, I've got a bit of time. Let me wrap the bags. So I wrapped 4 of the bags. Then when I lined up again, long queue, as you can imagine, it's Dhaka. We've got boarding passes on both sides. Then I looked at the time and I thought, oh my God, it's already 6 o'clock. I need to get through immigration. By that time, my kids haven't eaten anything. I haven't eaten. None of us have eaten. I mean, the late breakfast we had, that was it. But you can't get through immigration that easily. You got to fill in that bloody form, ain't ya? Filled in that form, went through immigration, waiting in line for someone to see you, one by one, stamp your passport, whatever. By the time we declared immigration, I looked at the gate. Gates opened. Boarding gate has opened. People are getting in, queuing, and we've been ushered. Barely sat down, and then they started boarding people. Got into the plane. My goodness. And that was the only time throughout the whole day since we got to the airport that I managed to finally sit down. Got to Istanbul. Then when I went to the care team, they said, listen, you have to go back out and go through the exit, passport control, and then ask for the hotel help desk. Here we are now in Ramada Hotel. 2 different rooms, one with 3 beds and this one with 2 beds, which I've got my youngest son with me. The story doesn't end here. I'm not going to split this video. I'm going to make it as long as it has to be, and I'm sorry about that. I hope you guys don't get bored. It is a saga. 100% tell you now, I probably won't ever travel with Turkish Airlines in my life again. What Turkish Airlines and Travel Up have done to me this time around, I can't I could never put anyone through that. There was no sense of care in Dhaka, lack of it. In Istanbul, straight away when I lined up in the Turkish care part, I don't think I had to explain anything. Just gave the boarding pass. Kind of briefly said, "Listen, our flight's been cancelled." She just went to me, "Listen, go to the hotel reservation. They'll put you in a hotel. Don't worry about it." But anyhow, guys. I'm going to end it here for tonight, but stay tuned. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow will bring another set of dramas. I'm hoping, inshallah, you'll be a smooth journey back to the UK. I will see you in the morning. Let's see what happens. Am I going to make it back to the UK, or is there going to be further dramas? Allahu Alam. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, ladies and gents. We are not grabbing our breakfast, we are actually grabbing our lunch. The time is 1:30. This is what I've just picked, the whole bunch of everything. So I've just woken up, freshened up, and just got the kids downstairs to grab lunch before it closes. Still got a good few hours before our pick up for the airport. Nothing goes wrong for me, but gonna enjoy the food. This is what they have. So they got chips, mozzarella sticks, rice, they got tuna meat, they got a few breads, different types here. They've got ketchup, bottle of water, salads, and unfortunately the coffee machine are closed because they are extra charged. So obviously lunch here is over. Anything extra that you want to have now, you're going to have to pay for. Okay, this is comfortable. You're going to have to pay for. I've just asked one of the brothers if I can have a Turkish tea. You're in Turkey, mate, you've got to have the traditional Turkey tea. So I'm going to have a Turkish tea. So I'm going to get the kids washed up. I'm going to have a shower myself. Only problem is I don't have extra pair of clothes, or the most important thing, I don't have gel. So far the hospitality has been amazing here. Thank you so much, Avi. Thank you. Traditional Turkish tea. People here have been really, really kind. In particular, the receptionist. I've run low on my essentials, and I don't have any extras with me. They're all packed away in the luggages. So I was asking if there was any sort of like local shops that I can probably go and buy some. They've run out in their store that they have in the hotel. I couldn't care less how much it would have cost, but they've run out. But the receptionist, bless her, she had some sort of that she normally has, and she said, listen, you take my pack, it's all good. So she gave me that pack, so thank you so much for that. What I did like that she said was, it's all about creating memories, and that's what we're doing here. It's all about creating memories. You have got tea, coffee machine here, couple of bottle of waters. You got a mirror here. Bloody look like a mess. I need to jump into the shower, guys. Another mirror on this side too. And then you have 2 single beds. But what I've done is I've kind of pushed them together to make it one, so iron doesn't fall off the bed. Got my power outlets there. AC, some origami shuttle design. Got TV, which I don't think we'll use. You got a long kind of table to put your stuff on. Got my bags and stuff. Got our jackets here. You got a table there as well. If I have time, I might edit. And then you got a view. Just come out of the shower, guys. And alhamdulillah, that feels really, really good. But there's only one issue. Well, a couple of issues. No spare clothes, 1. 2, no hair gel. Blow dryer, I've dried it, but yeah, it is what it is. Feel much refreshed. I didn't want to have a shower in that Dhaka Hotel, honestly. So happy that I've managed to have a shower here. It's time to vacate the room. I head downstairs to the lobby. So I'm going to go into the other room where my missus and the kids are, grab our stuff and then just wait downstairs. I don't want to be late. Thank you, Ramada Hotel. Thank you to all the staff. You have been kind. This room was needed. Thank you. Shower was needed. Toilet was needed. Thank you very much. So let's head out. So there's only 7 of us in the bus. Let's go to the airport. Right, we're in the airport departure lounge. Slightly confused because we already have our boarding passes. C25 to C28. So we're just going to go in the check-in just to be on the safe side. We're having the same issues again, language barrier. Going from C to D to the F. I'm going to try and check in my hand luggage if I can. check in my hand luggage. Now we need to go through passport control. I'm going to try the e-passport, see if I can do it. If not, then we have to line up. So guys, we're back in our second home, Istanbul Airport. Now, we know what our gate is, what was our gate? A5B or A5B. So you know what that is. I'm going to get the kids to chill. Just want to get home, man. I've had enough. It's been a journey, boy. Bangladesh. Oh, what a journey. Subhanallah. Leaving Istanbul at 8 p.m. this evening. We should be landing in London Heathrow at 9:25. It's about any upgrades to the seats because of the journey that we've had so far. There was no response whatsoever. It is currently 7:25 p.m. It's been a long one, it's been a tiring one. The kids have gone through a lot, but alhamdulillah, we're hoping we should be able to make it home soon. So ladies and gents, we have boarded our plane. Drama never ends with Turkish Airlines, I tell you guys. How much more to endure until I land home? Who knows? But anyways, hopefully the pilot could do something, mate, and get us back to the UK within 3.5 hours. I've had enough. I'm tired. My kids are tired. It's been over 48 hours of hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear children, we hope that you had a pleasant flight. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Thank you for flying with Turkish Airlines and Emirates Airlines, and talk to me again. Devam edeceğim. Ben koltuk.
Home sweet home, guys. Home sweet home. I don't know what's gonna happen after this. All I'm gonna say is I'm just grateful that I'm back in my country, mate. Back in the UK. 3 days on the road. My God. Immigration all done. Quite quick, really. Oh my God. Oh. All luggage collected, guys. Now making our way out. Our taxi is here. Alhamdulillah, Allahumma barik. Alright, taxis. It's towards the left. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently in the taxi. Allahumma barik, we've made it out.
Come to our house.
We are going home. We are going home.
Wait, Abba.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out. We are in the UK. We are at the airport taking a pit stop. I just quickly wanted to go and use the loo. I said that's fine. It gives me a time to breathe as well. What a journey it's been so far. No issues in London side coming out of the airport with the mall, if you know what I mean. And I gotta give it to you green trackers. They were precise, I'm telling you. Not as good as Apple tracking in terms of live tracking, but good enough though. Definitely will be using more of those. We're tired, UK is cold, but I needed this cold. So we're gonna jump in, head home. My brother's helping me out. Takes the luggage upstairs. Now my body. Home sweet home. Let me get in and we'll have our chat again. Ladies and gentlemen, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. We are home. Kids are too tired, they didn't want to eat, so they've gone upstairs. We've got so many curries in the house, cooked by, I think my fufu cooked some. I think mum may have asked fufu to cook some for us, so she cooked chops and stuff for us. And then bless our next door neighbour, gave containers after containers of curries. It is now coming up to 1 a.m. in the morning, guys. I've lost count how long we've been on this travel to get home. It has been horrendous. Very proud of my children. They honestly, very proud of them. They saw this one through and came out like superstars, bless them. They've been tired, they've been exhausted, they've been hungry, but they've come through shining. One thing is for sure, 100%, if I ever go Bangladesh, I will never be traveling indirect. I wanted to apologize like I always do, but I'm not going to apologize for this video being so long because it was important for it to be this long, however long this vlog is going to be, because I had to share everything with you guys without missing anything. And there may have been points where I'm repeating myself, so I do apologize for that. But for now, thank you for joining this return leg home. If you found this video somewhat can't even get the words out, somewhat informative, and that will help you in the future, then please do smash that like button, shower your support in the comment sections. Till next time, until the next journey, stay safe, stay blessed. Hope to see you in our next adventure. Peace.